My name is Abhisati, and our app is OrgoPrep. We initially found the request for the project on the Capstone GitHub. The professor was requesting for us to make an app that students in our classes could test their knowledge of organic chemistry, while also being able to track how well students are performing with the use of the app. Throughout our meetings with her, we were able to come up with what has become OrgoPrep. There aren't a lot of classroom-oriented organic chemistry apps out there with the customization that OrgoPrep has, so our goal was to make an app where anyone could prepare questions for themselves and those in their class. Students can sign up and join classes by using the code provided by their instructor, which is generated with the creation of a class using our website. On the website, users can create classes and populate their classes with four types of questions: multiple choice, matching, fill in the blank, and short answer.
Hey guys, my name is Darsan Iswaramurthy, and I would like to discuss more about the current problem that students are facing and also why we made the app as a solution for this problem. So, right now, studying organic chemistry is often stressful and very inefficient. Students rely heavily on dense textbooks, scattered notes, and basic flashcards. Practice questions are usually limited, feedback is super delayed, and it's hard to know which areas you're struggling with. Learning feels very passive, unorganized, and sometimes overwhelming, especially under exam pressure. For example, here is a slide where I have a picture that actually, like, very coincidentally, I got today. Today, I'm recording this video of a student trying to memorize the compounds for organic chemistry exam. So, what is our solution and the goal with our app? We want to make learning interactive, visual, and engaging. OrgoPrep transforms the way students learn organic chemistry. Our goal is simple: make studying interactive, visual, and motivating. We address key pain points like limited practice variety, slow feedback, and lack of progress tracking. By offering engaging quizzes, real time performance tracking, and gamified features like leaderboards, we turn study time into a dynamic and rewarding experience.
I'm Matt Linder. These are the technologies we used. So our app was split into three sections: a web app, a server, and a mobile app. On all three, we used TypeScript. And on the web, we used React, which is our main library, React Router DOM to handle navigation between pages, and Axios to help with server HTTP requests. On the server, we used libsql, which is a fork of SQLite. We used bcrypt to help with hashing passwords, and Express to set up our REST API endpoints. In the mobile app, we used React Native, which is very similar to React. Axios again to help with HTTP requests, and async storage to let us store data locally on users' device.
Okay, here we go. In this video, I want to demo the web interface of our website and like the application that we have for the phone. I'm going to go through a case that John is a chemistry professor, or specifically organic chemistry professor, and he wants to share his questions with his students. So he'll go through the website, he'll make an account with his name and information, and then he will register into the page. He can save the password for later, and there's a logout here that he can go outside and create an account or something like that. He needs to create a section for his students. So a section will have a name, so he'll call it organic chemistry section 2. And after creating the section, he'll get a code right besides it that he can share with his students, that they can join the class and get all the quizzes and information that he wants to share with them for practice purposes. He can also edit or create new classes, like new sections. For him to have actually the contents, he needs to create a course list. So a course list is the content themselves, so he can use those for multiple classes. So he needs to go through and then create like organic chemistry 2. And then these will show the list of students that he has enrolled in his class, but right now there's no students, so that's why this is empty. and then he will go through the organic chemistry and then add topic by clicking that button for the adding topic. He can say call it functional groups, and also make another one. I'll just call it nomenclature. And he can also edit them, or he can go through them and add the questions. So for adding the question, he can just hit add question. You can have a log out there. That's my videos on. For multiple choice, he will upload an image, say this is an image, and then he can add choices by hitting this choice. So he needs to type the answer here. It will be randomized when it's shown to the student, and then you'll have other options like ketone, aldehyde, and carboxylic acid. Then he can create the question, and these will all show in the app when the students would use it, the students that are enrolled in his class. He can also go through and delete the question, or he can change the type. So I'll go through the next one, matching. So this is an alcohol, for example. That he'll have another one like aldehyde, just for showing purposes. Then he can also add hints, but by having it here like hint 1 for the student, and the question title, determine the functional group. Then he will save it. So for the next type, we have the wording, where you can ask what is the hybridization of ketone, and then accepted answers sp3. You can also add other answers like different like lettering or something like that, like maybe they would type it like that, and he can save them. The last question type is fill in the blank, where he can just type something and then have a blank, and then be like the hybridization of ketone is that, and then the choice 1 would be sp3, adding different choices, the incorrect choices like sp2, sp, and he can save them. All these will be shared with his students. He can also go back, see how many questions he has, and share the code with his students. Thank you for listening to this presentation.
My name is Jake Pell, and I'm going to do a demo for the mobile app portion of our project. So let's say I'm a college student and I'm in John's chemistry class, and I want to use our app to answer some of the questions that he made on the website. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and register an account. So I'm going to put in my name, my username, my email, and password. And then when I hit register, it's going to take me to the section screen. As you can see right now, I haven't joined any sections yet. If I go ahead and hit the join button in the top right, then I can enter a code that John or my professor gives me. And if I go ahead and click join, then it's going to join the class. So now you can see I'm in organic chemistry section 2. If I go ahead and click on that, then I can see the topic screen, which brings me to all the topics that the professor made. So if I click on functional groups, then we can see all the different question types. We have multiple choice, matching, word, and fill in the blank. So if I go to multiple choice, you can see I get an image and different answer choices. And then once I answer it, the progress bar fills up. For this topic, there's only one question, but if there's more, then the progress bar would fill up. For example, here it fills up halfway for the matching questions. You can see at the top is the question title, which is only there if the professor adds a title for the question. There's also the hint button in the top right, which shows a hint that the professor added. Then we also have word questions, where you can type in any answer. And then fill in the blank questions, where it gives you different options to fill in the blank. And if I think I made a mistake, then I can press the clear button in the bottom left to reset my choice. And then when I think it's good, I can hit submit. Then we have the leaderboard, which shows how many points each user has. You get points by answering questions. It also allows you to sort by section. In the settings, you can see I have the option to change my username, which updates my name on the leaderboard. I can choose a profile picture, which also shows on the leaderboard. We have an option for dark mode, which changes all the pages to dark mode. And then finally, you can log out. So that's going to be it for this demo, and thank you for watching.